Alright guys, I am back with my review of MTV's The Challenge Rivals 2, Episode 7 already, Crossing Jordan. And this one starts off with Anissa and Diem. They're kind of going at it a little bit because Diem wants to actually train for the final and Anissa doesn't want to do shit. I really don't know why they keep bringing Anissa back for these challenges. I don't know what she brings to the show that they think they have to keep bringing her back. She is in the intro though. She says something like, "It does not matter, boo-boo, because you can't fight." Something just ridiculous every single episode. But anyways, this one starts off with the challenge where they're in a maze. And it's a guy's elimination, so it doesn't really matter who wins or loses for the girls here. But they have to go through a maze blindfolded and tied to their partner. Kind of like a three-legged race. And they have dog collars on them. So if they get close to where they have to go, they get a shock. So getting shocked actually means you're getting close to the finish line. And they send one guy team and one girl team at a time. I can't remember who wins for the girls. I think it was Camilla and Jimmy. Yeah, I can't even remember. But like I said, it doesn't matter. All I know is Jonay and Nani did terrible. They didn't even try. They just stood at the entrance the entire time. I think they should have got a penalty, actually, because they didn't even move. They just stood there until time ran out. But for the guys, CT and West did good. Johnny and Frank ended up winning the challenge because they're a very strong team. And Leroy and Ty did the worst. They were twisted and turned around. They ended up back at the start of the maze rather than the finish line. It was just insane, but they did the worst, so they're going into the jungle tonight. So the girls want to send in Knight and Preston. And Johnny comes up and he's like, "No, we can't do that. We need them as a fall team. So we should be sending in Marlon and Jordan." And Jordan hears all of this, but he doesn't say anything. He just sits there. So Johnny and Frank are talking about how the girls need to send in Marlon and Jordan. And Jordan kind of says something to Frank, like, "How's the campaign going?" And Frank loses his shit. Like, goes off. And the girls are actually agreeing with Frank, like, "Jordan, you said that on purpose to get under his skin. Are you kidding me? All he said was, 'How is the campaign going?' You're clearly trying to get this guy sent to the jungle because they're a strong team." So I don't see how Jordan being offended by that is a problem. I mean, okay, they're rookies. They need to earn their stripes in the jungle or whatever. But still, being upset that someone's trying to convince the girls to send you in when they weren't thinking that before and now they want to send you in would piss anybody off. I couldn't believe this shit. So at the vote or whatever, the girls, it's almost unanimous. The only team that doesn't vote for Marlon Jordan is Nani and Jonay. So they actually vote for Knight and Preston. So Jordan and Marlon are going into the jungle, and that night Frank goes off again on Jordan. And Jordan's just staying calm. And Frank is just losing his mind that Jordan is upset that Frank was trying to convince the girls to vote him in. It makes me think that Frank knows what he did was kind of fucked up. And this is the only way he can defend himself. Because he's getting so mad about it, there's got to be a reason. So I don't know. It was very strange, and I didn't understand what the fight was even about. I thought it made perfect sense, and I don't see how Frank couldn't understand that. So anyways, they go to the jungle, and it's that tackle game again, where two guys are playing defense, and the other two are running to hit the bell. So Leroy and Ty are a much bigger team than Marlon and Jordan. But I think Marlon and Jordan had football experience or something like that. I'm not really sure. But Jordan rings the bell, the first bell. The second bell, Ty gets immediately. And then it goes to commercial. And I'm thinking, okay, Jordan and Marlon are going home. Because the show was starting to get a little predictable. You had Zach, and then you had Teresa, and it started to seem like every episode, whoever they focused on throughout that episode was going home. Like I said, Zach, Teresa, Anastasia, whenever they focus on one person, that's the person that, or the team that ends up going home. So I figured Jordan was going home for sure, but somehow that Marlon guy was able to hold off Ty long enough for Jordan to ring the bell. So Leroy and Ty actually get sent home here, and I was very surprised by this. So back at the house, Frank is talking about how he's going to go crazy now. He's just going to, I can't really remember what he said, but he's not playing nice anymore, essentially, is what he means. And Johnny thinks that Frank is kind of a loose cannon, but that's his partner. He can't really do anything about it. And he thinks Frank's a loose cannon, and he's going to put a target on him that they don't need to do just yet. He thinks it's still too early in the game to be trying to make enemies like this, but Frank is. He is a loose cannon, for sure. But anyways, I like this episode. Like I said, it was kind of starting to get a little predictable, but this one definitely swerved me. I expected Marlon and Jordan to go home, and they stuck around, so it was a nice surprise. But I like the challenge with the maze and the dog collar. I always like the physical challenges, so I like the jungle game. So yeah, overall, good episode this week. So that's my review. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this episode in the comments, and thanks for watching.